The LA Kings are in town, and Montreal's going to kick their ass tonight. Hey, everybody. I'm Rick. That is Matt down there.
I'm over here.
And
Happening, peeps.
welcome. What is it? What do I always say?
Very
Welcome to
cold
Talking
in Boston.
Habs, where you get your daily fix of Blue Blanc Rouge. That's what I say. It's game day, game night, and it should be a good game. I think this is a winnable game for Montreal. LA is not playing that good. So what we got here tonight is, we got the game. We're not showing you the game. We're going to do some color commentary and talk to you guys in the chat and just hang out and watch hopefully a Habs win. Before we get to that, though, I've got some news. I've got some of the stats and stuff that I always do before the game, and the guess the score contest. Guess the score of the game and the first goal scorer of the game. Pick that guy from either team, and you win. Right, wait a second. You pick that guy from either team. If you're the first in the chat with that guess, and if you are in Canada,
you win a prize.
You could win the $10 cash prize directly into your bank account via Interac, and that's the reason why you got to be in Canada. But you also have to be the first person in the chat because we only get one winner.
Yep.
It's not often that people win, but give a guess, and good luck to everybody that gives a guess. Let's see who's here before I get to my news. Ghislain is first. Hey, Ghislain. 5-1 Habs, Dino first goal. Wonder Phil in the house. Wonder Phil says, greetings all. What is it, Thursday? Yep, all day today. All
the Kings
day
are on the
today.
second half of a back-to-back, too.
And surprisingly, Phil says Gallagher's going to get the first goal. He never picks Gallagher, ever, except all the time. 5-3, says Phil. Conservative lawyer, 4-1 Habs, first goal by Slav. You got a pick there, Matt, at all? I got one. I'm going with 4-2 Montreal. And I kind of think I'm going to go with Lane Hudson until he gets his first goal. Lane Hudson with the first, 4-2 Montreal. That's what I'm thinking. One of the reasons is their power play. Their PK. LA's PK right now is clicking at 70%. So I'm thinking Montreal going to get a power play goal, maybe more. And maybe that's the first goal that they get, and Lane Hudson will get that goal. That's what I'm thinking. Phil says Gallagher won't just get the first goal. He's going to get all 5. We know the score. All right, so if you're here and you haven't given a guess, give a guess for the Guess the Score contest. And like I said, good luck to everybody. All right, off with the news. First off, I'm going to lead off and say Kirby Dach is not injured. And he had a therapy day yesterday. It seemed like everybody thought he was injured. We talked about it on the pod last night. By the way, if you want to watch, Habnormals.
He's very not injured. He's good.
Yeah, he's not injured. He's 100%. He was back out on the ice today, and he will be in the lineup, centering that second line. Raphael Harvey Pinard skated for the first time today after his surgery that he had in July. In my opinion, he's probably at least a couple weeks away, maybe a little longer.
It's good to see him out there skating, though.
Yeah, he was only supposed to be back in about end of November, but I think that was on the long side, so it could be a couple of weeks, and he might be ready. Habs have gone win-loss so far in the 4 games this season, so it's a win tonight because this is how the pattern is right now. The Kings are on a second night of back-to-back games. They lost last night to the Leafs. I want to say 6-2. The game before that, it was 8-7. They lost 8-7 to Ottawa. So they're averaging just 2 goals a game if you take away that 8-7 loss to Ottawa. So in other words, that's it. They've had 2 goals in each game, I think, other than that.
Yeah, and I think not having Drew Doughty's really starting to show too.
Well, yeah, you knew that was going to catch up to them at some point, right?
Oh, yeah.
They've given up 14 goals in their last 2 games, 8-7 loss and 6-2 loss. So it's a winnable game for Montreal, potentially. Now, Habs, a lot of times when we face a team like that, we get our asses handed to us. So let's see if that's a difference this year. Monty will be making his third start in a row and his force. By the way, I'm missing a tooth here, and it really affects how I talk, it seems. Monty will start his third in a row and fourth in 5 games. And I had written here either Riddick or Copley for the Kings because Kemper is injured, and it will be Riddick to start. Riddick is not playing very well anyway.
This is prime pump up the stat sheet type of game here.
Yeah, no, this is a very potential for a really good game, like by Montreal. But like I said, David Savard will play his 800th game tonight. All right, don't forget to make your guesses, and I'm going to get to the rest of the story. Season series tonight and February 5th, back in LA. The home and away record. That's it. LA is 1-3 so far this season away from home. Montreal is 2-1-0 at home. Last 10 games, although they've only played 4. The Kings start out with a win against Buffalo, then lost in overtime to both Boston and Ottawa, and lost to Toronto. Montreal beat Toronto, lost to Boston, beat Ottawa, lost to Pittsburgh. The refs tonight are Francois Saint Laurent, and I'm not sure. I don't think that's good. And Eric Furlat. So that's the refs.
Saint Laurent. Oh God.
Yeah, I don't think that's a good thing. All right, tail of the tape. Gave the record scoring. I forget that. Doesn't matter. Goals per game, 3 even for Montreal, 18th, 3.25 for the Kings, 15th. Goals against per game, 3.25, 16th for Montreal, 4.25 for the Kings, 29th. Power play percentage, 23.5% for Montreal, 15th, and 21.1% for the Kings, 16th. PK percentage, 92.9% for Montreal, 4th. And if they can just keep that, that's going to be awesome because that's a good 12 points or more above what they normally get, Montreal. And you can see there the 70% for the Kings, not good, 24th in the league. Head-to-head last year, Montreal did not win. They
Look
were
at that Habs PK, though.
Yeah, I know. And the Kings were 2-0-0 against Montreal. That PK, if they can keep it up in the 90s, that's awesome. And the PK's been great. They're not going to have the best.
Look at that. That's a huge improvement over what it's been. It's really been. It's the last couple of years. It's hung around like the 75, 77.
Mid to high 90s, 70s. That's what they've been getting mostly. So that's fantastic. Hopefully that will stay that way or in that area, and that'll be a really good thing for Montreal. Face-offs. Coming into tonight, 47.3% for LA, 44.9% for Montreal. That has to improve. Shots on goal allowed and shots on goal per game. So allowed 31.5 for LA, 33.3 for Montreal, and shots on goal 29.3 for LA, 26 for Montreal. Players to watch over the last 5 games. That's usually what it is, but it doesn't say that now. Points. Kopitar, 6 points, and Caulfield for Montreal, 4. Goals, Kevin Fiala with 3, Cole Caulfield with 4, and assists, Brant Clark with 4, and Lane Hudson with 4. Goalies tonight, as I said, I don't have Riddick's stats there, so I don't know why Riddick's numbers aren't there.
Samson Montembeau.
And Sam Montembeau getting the start, 2-1-0, 203 goals against, 941 save percentage, 1 shutout. Good numbers from Sam. Awesome numbers from Sam, actually. And let's hope he keeps that going as well. Team leaders for goals, Kopitar again, 3 goals, Caulfield 4. Points, Kopitar with 6, Caulfield with 4, but Hudson has 4, and I'm not sure if somebody else.
Got 4.
Yeah, I'm going to go over the top 5 there.
Someone else has 4, too.
Average time on ice, Gavrikov with 23.37 for the Kings, Matheson 25.49 for Montreal, Kemper has a win, and Monty has 2. Atlantic standings, Montreal's dropped a bit. So it's Toronto, Florida, Boston, all at 6 points, and Tampa, Ottawa, Montreal at 4 points, Buffalo at 3, Detroit with 2. And if you can see here, this is where they sit in the NHL. They're at 16th. You got New York, Tampa, Anaheim, Ottawa ahead of them, St. Louis, Seattle, LA, and New York just behind them. But if you can see, From Tampa down to LA, they all have 4 points. So, Kings top 5 in scoring: Kopitar 3 goals, 3 assists, 6 points. Fiala 3 goals, 1 assist, 4 points. Clark 4 goals, 4 assists, 4 points. Alex Laferriere 2 goals, 1 assist, 3 points, and at Adrian Kempe 1 goal, 2 assists, 3 points. For Montreal, Caulfield 4 goals, 4 points. Caden Gooley 1 goal, 3 assists, 4 points. Same for Uri Slavkovsky.
Yeah, I knew there was a fourth one.
Lane Hudson with 4 assists for 4 points. Matheson 3 assists, as does Suzuki with 3 assists for 3 points for both of those guys. Look at the goalies +6 there.
Well, like I said in the pod last night, he's our best defenseman, but it's not close.
That
like,
just stands out.
He's a friggin' beast. He's a beast in the D zone.
It just stands out there. I mean, so hopefully he keeps that up.
Yeah.
All right, Kings lines: Kopitar, Laferriere, Kempe, Byfield, Fiala, Fogel.
Dano got demoted.
Dano, Jeannot, and more. Well, Byfield, you had to pass him at some point. Come on.
Yeah, no, Byfield's really good.
Turcotte, Ali, and Lewis, 4th line. Anderson and Clark, 1st pair. Gavrikov, Burrows, 2nd pair. England and Jones, 3rd pair. Riddick and Copley are the goalies. Habs lines are unchanged now for 3 games. Suzuki, Caulfield, Slav, Doc, Newhook, Armia, Evans, Anderson, Gallagher, Dvorak, Heineman, Kapanen, Matheson, Gooley, Hudson, Savard, Jack-Eye, Barron, Monty starting, Primo backing him up, and that is it. Do we have a game yet? I should put it on here.
Commercial.
Yeah, it should start. Should be start.
They should be probably dropping the puck after this commercial break.
Couldn't have done any better to get that thing in time. Let's see what you guys are saying. Where did I leave off from? Matt Outdoor, 5-4 Habs, Newhook. Bye-bye. 4-2 Habs, Doc. Sorry, forgot to say hi to everybody. Luca. Hey, Luca. 3-2 Suzuki. Lucas. Say, Lucas. Pauly says 3-2 Montreal, Suzuki. Shazlam, by the way, Habs seem to win games we supposed to lose and lose games we're supposed to win. I will see what happens. Daniel, Habs 3-2. Got to give a goal scorer if you want to win. Francois, he's a jerk, not a great Christmas guest. That's Francois Saint Laurent, the ref. Let's see, both referees from Quebec, one from Greenfield Park, and one from Trois-Rivières. Greenfield Park. It's in Quebec. It's on the South Shore. If you don't live in Quebec or in Montreal, does it matter? Greenfield Park is part of the agglomeration of Longueuil. Who cares? Are they, or did they back out of that? I'm not sure. Dano at the third is all right. That's really where it should be. There we go. I got them all in, and they're about to drop the puck. Look at that. I am tired now.
Here we go. We're underway.
Well, I see Matt's ahead of me tonight.
This is Montembeau. He's going to find Barron.
Still haven't dropped the puck here. Now they have. So
Jesus
what, 20
Christ,
seconds
dude.
behind you?
Yeah, it's at least 23, 24.
What are you going to do? Hey there, Luca. I'll send you a link. And his funny hat on. When did Luca wear a funny hat? Did I miss something, or my memory is just bad?
Oh! Good stop, Monty.
Alicia Cuthbert is from Greenfield Park. Also, she was on 24. Wasn't it 24, the TV show? Wasn't she on there? And Dion Phaneuf's wife. Sean speaks poorly of her. Who's Sean? Good response there, Luca. I like that one. His funny hat. He says, "Sorry, Phil, I don't have a Leafs or Bruins hat." Heaven forbid to have a Leafs hat. Jesus, I wouldn't have either. Oh, okay. Well, just to say Sean, sorry, a little vague. Although Daniel got it, so maybe I'm wrong. I remember that, though. I do remember that. I think he said sloppy seconds, yeah. All right, well, so on my clock, a minute and a half into this game.
Kirby, make a better pass. Come on.
Shots are 2-1 for LA on mine. No score.
Oh, Newhook just got fucking punched in the face. No call. Good stop, Monty. You probably went to see the Newhook thing.
Yeah, that didn't look kosher to me, but hey.
If anybody knows what kosher is, it's Rick. He's the expert.
I sure do. Good pace, though, so far in the game. Monty's made a couple of good saves so far as well. But not a ton of excitement in this game yet.
Oh, another good save from Montembeau. He's on point tonight, I'll tell you that.
That's why he's getting his fourth start in 5.
Movement was excellent there. You'll see it in a second.
There's no doubt he is the starter of this team. He's going to get the bulk of the starts. Nice.
But his movement was really good there.
Yeah, nice save on Kopitar.
Kopitar.
I call him what I want, okay? At least I say his first name better than you guys.
Anze.
Okay, but Cam says Ans. I think he means.
If you don't know by now that Cam and Alex don't know how to pronounce names.
I know. I think he thinks he's German or something. Hans
Kopitar. It's like Kim Stützle. Stützler.
4 minutes in, 4-1 are the shots, no score.
Oh God! Newhook got kneed in the nuts there when he got taken down.
No, didn't see. I don't know what you're talking about. Didn't see it. Call who after the game? Call who after the game? Who do you want me to call, Phil?
Oh, that would have been nasty if Anderson put that in. Really good opportunity there.
I know Kopitar is not German. Don't worry.
No, me too.
Thanks, Gisela. I appreciate that.
Good post-to-post movement from Monty there.
Man, Turcotte, if he would have got that, if he would have connected, that would have been dangerous.
Mm.
I don't know. LA looks like they're getting good opportunities in our zone. I hope not. I hope it's
Dak
not.
actually made a good defensive play there to knock the puck off of, I don't know who, was it Turcotte, or whoever was at the side of the net there when the puck went across crease.
Man, Turcotte really fanned on that. Look at Kapanen taking a draw. He gets LA got tossed.
Oh, Emil Heineman. Good
Wins
steal.
the draw, too. Yeah, good anticipation there behind him.
Great play there, too, from Hudson to win the race to that puck, get it up and out. Oh, looks like we already shuffled up the D pairings.
Did they?
Or Matt, well, I don't either that or they got caught in a change with Matt. Score! Justin Barron takes it around town and tucks it in.
Barron's out there with Matheson.
Yeah, that's what I was starting to say that he scored.
Wow, it looks like they're paired up because that doesn't look like in between shifts.
Yeah, no, it didn't look like that to me.
Although now Matheson's nowhere. Wraparound. Oh, yeah, no, Matheson's still out there. Yeah, maybe they have changed it up.
Tuck that thing in there.
So Justin Barron gets his first of the season.
Holy smokes! You see Suzuki too clear that the dude 44 out from in front of the net. He crunched him.
Caulfield. Oh, Caulfield gets the assist there.
See Suzuki lay that hit out in front.
I just missed it. No, but I saw the result of it. So
he croaked him. Gave Barron a lot of real estate. Uh-oh. Good save! Sam Montembeault slams the door shut on the breakaway. Really, really good save.
Yeah, give me a minute. Yeah, nice. If Monty can keep this up all game, I don't know if it's going to be in doubt. Like, we should win this game based on how the teams have been playing. If Monty plays like that, LA's in trouble.
No, I mean he's locked in. Like it's every game he's played this season, all 4 of them. I mean, he's been locked in the zone.
Just like I said, who picked Barron? Phil says Barron's mom. I don't think anybody had Barron. I don't think I have to worry about that.
And like, as much as I kind of pick on Barron, like I do really want him to succeed.
He still has potential. He's young too.
He does. No, he absolutely
So.
does. I just, like I said, I think for me, I think if he's healthy, I would play Struble in front of him just because I think Struble's a better defender and just as good offensively.
Yeah, there must be a reason why he didn't play today.
But I like Barron. You know, I want Barron to succeed a lot. You know, I don't pick on him because I hate him. I pick on him because I know we can be better. Like I know there's more there.
And St. Louis looks like a genius for not putting Struble in over Barron. Barron gets the first goal.
I also like, no lie, really like Gooley and Hudson as a pairing. Like that's a really good pairing.
Yeah, maybe that's what they're doing there, back together, Gooley Hudson. I don't know why they didn't list it as that for, when with the lines where, like, within a few minutes in the first period, they're switched up. Monty is saving the day so far. You're right. And you know what? For this to be, I believe this. If Montreal's going to make the playoffs, Monty's got to win his share of games. Like, he's got to win some games, steal some games. So this is great, Matt Outdoor, I'm sure you're more than a little bit ahead of me. I'm 20 seconds behind Matt. So, yeah. It is what it is. That's the age today. Everybody's seeing it at a different time, but we're hanging out. We can still enjoy it together.
Magic Man's on the ice.
He's a magic man.
This was a really, really good stop by Monty on that breakaway. I mean, he read that the whole way, moved really well.
Well, he stayed with him the whole way.
Yeah.
Just stayed with him, stayed high and like up enough.
Stayed focused. Like he could do. His pad almost basically, obviously because he made the save, but like his pad was in position before the shot.
He was right in position. His positioning this year looks better even than last year.
It really does. Like I said, I think he's really playing the best hockey of his career right now.
I think Monty might surprise some people this year. I've got 11-17 right now.
Slav picked him to win the Vezina. I was watching like an interview he did.
Yeah, but you know what? For them, I mean, that just says that he's a solid top 15 NHL goalie. Mm-hmm. They see it, right? So of course he's their goalie. He's going to say that, but that just means they're seeing a really good goalie there.
Oh yeah, it was funny too. The only award he didn't have to think on was the Calder. They go, and who do you got winning the Calder? He goes, Lane Hudson, and then they went right to the next one. Didn't even have to think about it.
I agree. Lucas says Monty wants Team Canada job. Tournament is in Montreal and Boston. And yeah, he's super motivated.
By the way, everyone in the chat, Rick and I want to do a friendly wager for that tournament. If you watched or listened to the pod, you'll know that we kind of we couldn't really think of anything. So if anyone has a suggestion, leave it in the comments.
The suggestion is, what should the loser do? What the wager be? Right. What is it? So something for Matt, something for me. We couldn't decide. So give us a suggestion. Newhook took a big hit there. If we like it, a
little up high. We're going to the power play.
If we like it, we'll take that suggestion and credit you for it.
Oh yeah, that was shoulder right to the dome.
There a penalty?
Yeah. Granted, the height difference, but still.
Yeah, that's what he just said. It was like more incidental than anything, but it's still a hit to the head.
But it's still a penalty.
Yeah.
So Habs to the power play.
Two minutes, illegal hit to the head.
Yep. No, that's right. Even incidental, it's still the right call.
Lucas says
Hudson's not on power
Lucas.
play one yet. In front. Oh, Caulfield nearly. Woo! Good passing play.
Oh yeah, that's a penalty. Lucas' fantasy football team made last place, so he has to do a stand-up comedy set at an open mic. Or you had to do? No, have to do. I wouldn't be. I don't know if I could do that. I guess I could try if I had to. So Montreal scored a power play goal in each of their first 4 games. Let's see if they can keep it up here. Edward,
All right,
sorry,
here comes the lane.
we're at all different times. I can't just do play-by-play just for one guy. It's kind of redundant for everybody else. And I'm like far behind, so. It's unfortunate. It's it's the way we all get the games. We're all different. A minute left on the power play. Hudson with it. Could do a little bit for Edward. He drops it back.
Good pass.
I was surprised he dropped it back, but he did. He did the drop.
He's made a sweet little pass to, I think it was Armia. Armia couldn't bury it, but it was a really nice pass.
Kapanen working hard there. Good chance there. Really good chance started by Hudson there. Armia ends up with a good shot. Saved by Riddick. This is above standard English play-by-play, and we're not doing play-by-play. So you're saying English play-by-play sucks?
Oh.
Yeah, French play-by-play sucks, if you ask me. But that's me. Baby, I'm 2 minutes behind you. Oh, that's crazy. Yeah, Edward, see, that's the reason why I can't really do play-by-play. And I agree with Baby. Who cares about Matthews scored a goal last night? Like, I give a shit if it's his first or his 100th.
I mean,
I kind of do.
Still has more goals, so like.
I kind of do, but hey, whatever. Power play killed off.
Right, exactly, Matt Outdoor Sports Channel. Doesn't matter because Cole Caulfield has 4 goals. Austin Matthews only has 1.
But Phil, that's subjective. So I would say the opposite. But hey, right? Doesn't make me wrong, doesn't make you wrong or right. So I'll tell you what. If we did a survey throughout Canada to see, what do you think the result would be? I mean, you grew up with it. I grew up with English. I know it makes me a bad person. I know. What can I do? I would say the opposite. Of course, I'll say the opposite of what you said. I won't say the opposite of what I said. The knuckleheads on overdrive are already planning the Leafs parade. Yeah, it's typical, though. They always do that at the beginning of the season. They got to start planning it before the hope is over. So they got to start now. Phil, as far as I know, Don Cherry did not do play-by-play. Did not.
Nah, Grapes was
So
color commentator.
losing Don Cherry did not make the play-by-play bland.
Grapes. He was a color commentator.
Right. So Don Cherry was no, he was the intermission guy. Coach's corner. What else did he do during the game? He didn't do any color commentary. The odd time, maybe. Oh no, sorry. That argument doesn't work with me.
And you can say what you want about him, but the man had great taste in suits.
But Phil's just making jokes
No, I
there.
know.
And he says he did the fight. John Cherry's Rock'em Sock'em Hockey. But that wasn't anyway.
God, I think it's long gone now, but I had that on VHS.
Well, I saw them all as a kid. Okay, I got almost 7:15 left in the first. Shots are 9-5 for LA, but the score is 1-0 Montreal. Oh, they just took away the clock. I don't know what time I've got now.
I'm at 7 minutes.
You're at 7 minutes, so I'm about 7:20. Bay buys at 6:58. You early snobs. Hey there, Bruce. Yeah, we got a commercial break here. That's not to you guys. That's the Bet 365 commercial that I have to fucking watch. You feel Jack-Eye will be great? He's I don't know how do I want to put it. He's getting a little bit of bad press, I think, right now. With guys like Grant McCagg. You might not like Grant McCagg, you might. And Marinaro. Even Brian Wild here in Montreal, you might know who he is, saying that Jack-Eye should be benched right now. And that Jaden Struble is better than him. I don't know about that because last year Jack-Eye's analytics were good and amongst, if not the best, of the defensemen. So I don't know. I like Jack-Eye.
Oh, me too.
Phil, I tried that site. Didn't work for me. I'm not doing it now. I pay for this. I pay money that somebody donated to me to buy this. I'm not going to watch it elsewhere when, like that doesn't make any sense. What a slap in the face that would be to Guru if I'm watching it elsewhere. Unless I have to. Bruce, we love Marty too. Marty's going to be, Marty's going to win a Jack Adams one of these days. I got 6:10 left. Shots are 10-5 now. Still 1-0 Montreal. But the game's kind of devolved into, I don't know, it seems like it's not a very exciting first period overall.
Oh, I thought Lane Hudson was going to pull off like a 10,000 moves.
They're still struggling a little to get out of their own zone. It's definitely something that's got to stop.
Yeah, it's Hudson Gooley. Yeah, they switched the pairings up already.
Ooh, nice moves by Armia. Too bad it got taken away from me.
So as it sits, it is Matheson, Barron, Gooley, Hudson, and Jack Savard. And that should have been two. Did they call too many? It should have been too many men.
They should have. They should just start them that way instead of adjusting so quickly. I mean, they adjusted really quickly into this game.
Yeah.
Just start them that way. Well, why they whistle that down? That was a clean face-off. What the hell? The hell are they waiting for? They're repairing something, I bet.
Laugh. Good play there. Whoa. They're doing a great job with those zone possession right now. Oh, Suzuki almost.
Yeah, some really good pressure right now by Montreal. That was close.
Slap's like a friggin' dog going after a bone, going after guys with the puck.
Who got the first goal from? Who got the first goal?
Barron.
Yeah, Barron. So that's number 52. You got it wrong.
Ooh, nice little flip pass there from Lehner.
3 minutes left here on my clock in this period. Jesus, Barron's up and was behind the goal line again. 1:47 to go in the first. Shots are 10-7. LA has the 10, but Montreal has a goal, and LA does not. And they're going for another commercial. So far, so good. LA's playing okay, so it's not like Montreal's outplaying them by a ton, but they're playing about even. It's not an overly exciting game. Hey there, David. Armia back-checked. He does that stuff. Defensively, Armia is good. It's his offense that frustrates us. All right. What do you guys think so far? Oh, I got to send that.
It's certainly been a pretty entertaining first.
I don't know. It's kind of, I don't know. It's been a little weird. Been good, but yet not overly exciting anyway. But it looks like a game that by the third period, this should be a pretty exciting game. What was I doing again?
Oh, wow. Tonight's Savard's 800th NHL game.
Yeah, I said that in my the preview. His 800th game.
Damn it. 1-1.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, through screen.
I didn't see it yet. Missed it. I looked away and I missed it. So it's 1-1. Oh, yeah. Okay. A shot from the point. Good hard shot and tipped the last second.
Jesus, Slav's a beast.
I think it changed sides from outside to inside. So we're 1-1 tie. Another kind of last minute goal. Habs are famous for those. Giving them up, that is. Jacques Plante would have had that one. How do you know that? So Anderson That's Mikey Anderson from Gavrikov and Kempe.
Einerman just had a real good chance.
Good shot, but I mean, he's a little far out. I guess he had no choice but to shoot from there. Actually, not that bad. He just didn't pick a corner. Too bad. Oh, yeah. I can't think of anything to write about this first period. I got to make notes for my pod after.
After 1-1.
That's it. After 1, we're tied at 1. Hang on, I just got to make a couple of notes. Who are the Guardians? Is that baseball?
Yeah, Cleveland Guardians. Formerly the Cleveland Indians.
Oh, Edward, get a VPN. Awesome. That'd be great if you can get the hockey games. What's Cam want?
Lou!
They're still arguing over that costume thing. Hey. All right, so we got intermission. Oh, we got a guest. I forgot about that. Hang on there, Luca. I got to set us up differently.
Lou!
Oh,
Hey.
Oh, I guess Matt did that. Okay. How's it going, Luca?
Good. How are you guys?
Good.
Doing good. Doing
Good.
good. Enjoying the first period wasn't too bad.
No,
Wasn't bad.
Not too bad at all.
That was pretty fun.
Just I don't know. I didn't find a ton of excitement there. Is it that me or am I wrong?
I thought it was pretty good, honestly. I thought the way the Habs played, they brought a lot of energy.
That there was.
Breakouts definitely looked cleaner than they have before. There was one breakout that Hudson did that was phenomenal. There was like 2 forecheckers coming right at him. He made a quick pass and then he just darted up the ice and took the puck up the ice and basically a breakout by himself. And
yeah, Hudson looking good this period. He always seems to look good. There's no doubt about that.
had a really good. He was a beast going after loose pucks, like just using his body, shoving guys out of the way.
Yeah, him on the forecheck.
He's a fucking big, strong bastard.
Yeah, he's been very good on the forecheck, winning 50-50 puck battles, keeping plays alive. Like the best shift that line had was because Solkovsky kept the play alive.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
I agree. Guys agreeing with me, by the way. A couple of guys agreeing with me there about the lackluster first period. Not just me.
Yeah. Maybe from an excitement standpoint, not so much, but noticing the little things.
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
We're doing right. So I'm trying to look at the positives here.
Yeah.
But it's not that it was a bad period. It just I don't know. I don't know. Not exciting, but I'm happy to come away 1-1. I still think this game is up for grabs. Either
I
way,
think so too. I think Big Save Dave looks a little timid.
yeah.
There.
Now that's the thing.
Right?
That could catch up to them by the third period. I don't know how Riddick is going to hold up, but
Monty looks locked in again, though. I gotta say,
Monty's locked in.
He looks really locked in again.
Yeah, the goal he gave up, I don't know if you could blame him on. It was
got deflected right at the goal.
Cheddar got deflected. He didn't really see it coming through all the way, screened by multiple guys. So
plus, it was a knuckler. It was spinning and moving around.
That was a challenging one for him to give up, but an otherwise great period from him. So
I think now, Luca, Rick and I have talked about this a little bit through his first 3 games, but like from last year to this year, I think his positioning's gotten a lot better.
Positioning has gotten a lot better. Rebound control has gotten a lot better. He just looks more confident in the crease.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
He's made a little bit of a step up from last year. Like he's definitely improved. I really like Monty. You think he'll get the starting job for the Four Nations thing?
I don't know if he'll get the starting job, but I think right now he's on track to be one of the 3 goalies for sure.
He is, yeah. He's projected to be one of the 3 goalies.
Yeah.
And they listed him when you saw the list. He was listed on top of the other 2. That's why I think he does have the inside track anyway to the starter's job there.
Yeah.
He's still going to lose to us.
Yeah. The way that Stuart Skinner started so far and the way Edmonton started, I mean, it could open the door.
Who was it? It's Monty,
Aiden Hill and
Binnington.
and Jordan Binnington.
But they're projected lineups. That's not it's not necessarily the roster.
Yeah, I thought for sure at the end of last year that Skinner and Binnington would have been like 2 locks, but
but Skinner is funny, right? He's kind of like more of a second half goalie. He's the kind of guy that the first 2-3 games of a series, he steps up. So I think at this time of the year, look at their record. I don't think he's playing well. Yeah, maybe that's why on the projected list they didn't name him.
Yeah, I don't know, and I don't know if Aiden Hill should be on that list either, based on the way he's started the season either.
Well, there you go. So
he's given up 4 goals in each of the first 3 games that he's started.
And anyways, it's a little early to tell who's going to.
It's early. The tournament's in February, so there's lots of hockey to be played.
It's not going to matter anyway.
There's 40 games to be played.
There's a lot of hockey. Yeah, we'll see how that works out. But
I wonder if Luca has an idea of what you and I should wager. The Four Nations face off.
Yeah, we're doing a bet. We just couldn't figure out what the other has to do if they lose. We just haven't figured that out yet.
Yeah,
we're obviously betting because Canada's going to win. It's just I think without it's common sense.
Oh man, you're gonna have a tough time stopping shots. As good as Monty is, he's not as good as any of the 3 goalies for the U.S.
I told you guys last night. Here's where you're wrong on that. Yes, in a full season, those goalies, the American goalies, kick our ass. But in a short tournament, it's different. You just need 1 goalie to get hot for that tournament. You're looking at what? 6
already agitated. I love it.
No, I'm just saying. So I disagree with that. But on paper, the American goalies are way better on paper.
Mm-hmm. But if you look at the 2014 Olympics, the last time NHLers were at the Olympics, Carey Price had one of the, if not the best Olympics by a goalie.
Yeah, history. I remember. That's right.
I think he had 1 or 2 goals in like the 8 games. So,
yep. Barely gave up it.
970 save percentage or something like that. So, all you need is for a goalie to get hot, and you can get goalied in a short tournament like that for sure.
Yeah.
So, and any of the Canadian 3 goalies, whether it's Binnington, Skinner, Monty, they can get hot. Like Binnington in the Cup run in 2019 got hot. Skinner last year in that run to the Stanley Cup Finals got hot. That's all it takes. And when you have a team where Braden Point's probably going to be your 4th line center,
that's pretty good forward lines. Yeah,
that's pretty good.
They're pretty equal. I mean, the U.S. is friggin' good too. Plus, we have both Kachucks, so like we're gonna get under your skin really bad.
I still think the projected lines.
We have a Marchand.
I still think though those projected lines, if you look at them, I think Montreal forwards and defense are just they have the edge there. In my opinion, I think they have an edge, but it's not that like there's not. Yeah, it's not like we're that much better. It's going to be a good tournament. It should be a really good tournament.
If Canada is deeper, then there's no question about it because not only will they have scoring lines, but they'll have guys that can play 200-foot games and will score too. I don't know.
The problem is if you give up a goal, Mitch Marner's got to throw a hissy fit, and then you're down a forward.
There's always a weak link on every team.
Yeah, always. There's always a weak link. So.
It's Mitch Marner for us. You never know. He could be injured too at the time. Right? There's going to be changes. Guys will be injured. Who knows how it'll.
I mean, Mark Stone's projected to be on Team Canada. I think the All-Star break's about when he takes his
Mark Stone's going to get
season vacation.
Mark Stone's going to get injured this month, so he can come back in time for that tournament.
Yeah, put him on LTIR right now, and then he can come back in February for the tournament.
That's what's happening this year.
I can't even begin to imagine the line combinations. How amazing the lineup's going to be. So
yeah, no, I but like I said, it's a projected lineup. Those won't be exactly who will be in there. More than likely.
How are we liking Gooley and Hudson pairing?
I love it.
Yeah, no, I think that's a good pairing.
It's a really good pairing.
Yeah, I'm loving it.
Yeah, I think Gooley. You know what?
At some point this season, I think it's going to wind up being the first pair.
I think it's because Gooley can keep up with Hudson a little better. I don't know if Savard can keep that. I don't know the speed or the.
Really, not a lot of guys in the league that can keep up with Lane Hudson.
No, but I think Gooley can be there and actually, there's some offense potential there that he can be part of a lot more than Savard, in my opinion. I think that's probably why they're giving him a more offensive partner.
They got to put him on power play 1.
Yeah,
they really do.
Yeah. No, every time the second unit comes on, it's more exciting than the first unit.
Yeah, and it didn't take them long to get half the time. They started out with 30 seconds, and by the fourth game, they were getting a minute.
Yeah.
That first power play, this game, I think they got a minute 10 or minute 15.
Yeah, so that how much longer before you got to put him with the guys that are going to put the puck in the net a little more often at that point. So
yeah, he creates so much space with the way he's able to move and his vision on the ice. There's the same amount of space as when there's 5 guys, but just the way that he operates, he creates space for other guys and finds guys.
Yeah,
he's so deceptive with his shot too. Like he had a shot this game where like. He was skating like he was gonna kind of walk the blue line, but he can contort his body so well, and he like just flicked a shot on and forced the save. And it was like almost no, like they showed the angle from behind him. There was almost no shooting lane there, but he found it. Like it was crazy.
Yeah, he's never gonna score big booming shots from the point or whatever, but he'll get goals and he'll get primary assists by finding the net. Like you said, Matt, and guys will tap and rebound.
And that's what he does. That's what he does. That's what he's so good at. Like
they'll find their way through the goalie somehow with screens and things like that.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
Or like you said, like he'll just get it on net and there'll be chaos.
Yeah.
Babe, I want to just answer that. He says he sees Hudson and Reinbacher, but I mean Reinbacher is not here. So he's got to play with somebody, but I think down the road, I think you're right.
I think so, but for the time being, I mean, Gooley
could end up being his partner. Like I've seen people write about
it's totally legit, and I wouldn't be mad at that.
Yeah,
I think Reinbacher I think would still be a really good pairing too.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, the way that Gooley started the season so far, like there's nothing to make you think that he's not a first pairing defenseman.
Yeah, he's definitely
in Montreal, right? Like,
and
Hudson, 1000%.
Hudson will eventually replace Matheson as the number 1 guy. So it kind of makes sense putting, Hudson and Gooley together now. Why not?
Yeah,
it could be the pairing of the future.
And then if if you really want Gouli to play on a strong side, then you could pair him with a guy like Mayu and have a legit top four where it's like a 1A and a 1B.
Yeah.
No, for sure. And I don't think it'll be long until we see Mayu. Like, I don't know if you watch the Rocket much at all, Luca, but like.
No, I don't. But I've heard
he's tearing it the hell up right now. Like,
I've heard
he's kind of embarrassing the AHL guys. Like, it's bad.
I've seen a couple people say that he's in the wrong league right now, and his preseason, was a little bit lackluster compared to what we were expecting. But the Mayu that's in the AHL right now is the one that we were
like. I don't know if you watched the highlights of their first game against Providence, but he like basically single-handedly torched that team. Like, it was crazy.
Yeah,
Jeff Gordon's getting interviewed here.
Yeah, like he has 4 points in the first 2 games of the season. So
yeah, I mean that's a good. The production's there. If they put him on that first power play, I think. And Elliot Friedman did say this, that he'll be really, really hard to beat for that Calder Trophy because he's going to put up some points.
Does go on the first power play. Yeah, if Hudson goes on the first power play.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no reason why he doesn't put up 40 points this year.
I think at least 40.
I think you're undercutting it. Personally, I think you're undercutting it.
Yeah.
But
I mean, the talk, when people were saying 60 to 70 points, some people were saying that early, and people were laughing at them. And now a lot of people are saying, I don't think that's out of the question to see him get 60 to 70 points. I had him a little under that, but not much.
I don't know. It's hard to get because maybe he'll score 7 or 8 goals at best. So you're expecting him to get 50 assists, which is a lot.
It's a lot, but I don't think it's out of the question for him, especially if you put him on power play 1.
I have him at 10 goals, 45 assists. That's what I had him at.
Yeah, that's a lot.
No, I know it's a lot. I just think the kid's capable. Maybe not this year. I know it's his rookie year and all that, but I don't know. You put him on that first power play, and I got to think that those numbers will be up in that area.
I mean, and I know it's college, but even still, both years he played at BU, he was right around 15 goals and over 40 assists. So that's kind of what he averages, and he did it with ease.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, we'll see.
Yeah. We'll see. Yeah, time will tell. I hope he does. I'm just not getting my expectations set too high.
I'll say this though.
There's a difference between playing 36 games in a college season and playing 82 games.
No, absolutely.
Yeah, that's the difference,
right?
Can he play the full season? Is really the question.
That's a lot. That's a big jump.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah, no, I agree.
So, and the style of hockey that he plays, where he doesn't take a shift off, and his feet are always moving, right? Mm-hmm. So, is that going to catch up to him on some second nights of back-to-backs and things like that, where he'll put up a dud every now and again?
Yeah, of course. No, of course. But okay, but you got to agree. If he gets 50 points, I can't see him not winning the Calder because that means a forward's going to have to get 60 to 70 to win it. And I don't know. That's a lot for any rookie, and I don't know that a forward will do that or not. Especially if Celebrini misses some time.
Yeah, Celebrini had my eye on, but a couple other people you have your eye on are Stankoven and Michkov, obviously. But we'll see.
Yeah. Stankoven's a defenseman, though, right?
No, he's a forward.
Oh, he's a forward. Okay, I don't know why I thought
he's center wing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but they'll have to get 10 to 20 points more than him. That's what I'm reading and hearing from people who should know better than me. Is that they'll have to get at least 10 points more than Hudson.
Yeah,
they're going to perform.
That would make sense. That would make sense for sure.
So,
because you can imagine if Hudson is the leading point scorer amongst rookies as a defenseman.
Well, then it's no doubt. Then it's not even a doubt.
In the bag.
If he's just even close, if it's like in a small grouping, it's
if you're talking like single digits, like within like 5-6 points, like
he's going to win because they have to. They're not getting enough. But so the possibility though for him to win a Calder is definitely there. It just, I think it's like you said. How many games can he play this year?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, exactly. Looks like the second period's about to start.
Before you go though, Luca, because we're on the subject of college hockey.
Yeah.
Michael fucking Hage, dude.
Oh yeah.
That kid can play. Holy smokes.
Yes, for sure. I'm
He's
really happy.
so good. He's so good.
He started. Yeah, I'm
I
extremely
think
happy.
I think he's top 6 potential, like all the way.
Essentially, we'll see.
That was his
So
ceiling.
far, you got to remember he missed some development. Because he was playing lacrosse at an equal level of competitiveness as hockey,
Right.
and then
No, for sure.
He also, his dad passed away, and that obviously
Yeah.
at 16, 17 years old, right, is going to make a huge impact on someone's life and their ability to focus on hockey. So you think about the
It
amount
clearly
of
hasn't slowed him down yet, though.
It doesn't seem to be holding him back in college.
No, not at all. So you imagine, he's going to get at least 2 years at Michigan.
Right.
I'm assuming at least 2. Maybe
you got to
3.
figure 2. If he's got that talent, it's probably going to be 2, and then he's going to make the jump.
Yeah, similar to how Caulfield spent 2 years at Wisconsin, won the Hobie Baker, and was like, okay, this guy's ready, right? The way Michael Hayes is going right now, I expect him, by the end of his second year at Michigan to be at that pace and just being like, hey, I'm ready to make the next step.
No, he looks like
he
good one.
He uses his speed and he uses his skill so well, and here's a guy that you'd love to have. His skill.
Definitely top 6 potential. His ceiling was that, and it looks like he looks like he might hit that ceiling.
Yeah, so far so good.
Yeah.
Right. I'm gonna head off to watch the second period. I'm happy to come back on if.
The link will work. So just keep the link.
Yeah.
All right. Enjoy the second, Luca.
Okay.
We'll see you later.
Ciao, gentlemen.
Later.
That was a dangerous hit there on Gooley.
Yeah. Well, I saw someone go down, and then they still playing. I'm like, I hope they pan the camera back and Jack Guy's off, grabbing the guy from the bed. No.
Yeah, I don't know.
I saw someone go down. I was like, uh-oh. I didn't know who it was, but glad Gooley seems to be all right.
Yeah, no, he's all right, but it could have been bad. I don't know. That should have been a penalty. I didn't see the whole hit, so maybe it's. I don't know. Didn't look good.
No, it didn't.
Puck goes out. Kempe crushed him. Kind of did.
Boy, Jakey, way to win the face-off.
Yeah, Gooley's back out there, so he's good.
Yeah, no, I mean, he popped right back up.
Ray, don't bark. Almost a minute and a half gone in the second. What the hell did the end of the period siren go off for?
I don't know.
The hell was that? That was weird. Habs get the next goal. I don't want to see LA get the next goal. Okay, we don't need to see the Kings bench for so long, for Christ's sake. Joe says that was the fire alarm. That wasn't a fire alarm. Someone probably hit the button by accident. Ah, shit. 2-1 LA.
Oh, it's another deflection.
LaFerriere. Was it a deflection? I didn't see it well enough. I haven't seen the replay
it got
yet.
deflected.
And they're going to show the replay now.
Oh, now Hudson's out there with Jack-Eye.
Who deflected it? Okay, I see that one. LA's got life. Kings have their 2 goals. LA 2, Rick 1. Why do you put my name there? Yeah, Jack, I should have taken LaFerriere's stick out. Two and a half minutes gone here in the second. 14-10 shots on goal. LA's leading that, and they're leading 2-1. Come on, Habs. Get that puck out of there. Oh, that came out. That looked like that puck came out. Hit the... Oh, I forgot to change up the... Oops, sorry, everybody. Where'd Matt go?
I'm here. It's just I took the camera off just in case I yawn. Which I just did.
Yep. Oh! Nice Evans to Anderson pass. Come on, boys. We need a goal. Almost 4 minutes in.
Woo!
Whoa, penalty coming up, I think. No?
I don't know who was. Oh, yeah.
Penalty coming
That's
up.
the power play. Oh, yeah. I mean, he literally clotheslined Kelly in the head and took his helmet off.
Yeah. Roughing, removing the opponent's helmet. 61, Lewis. Yeah, he's allowed to finish the play, everybody, before he goes off. He just can't go and play for like a minute or whatever.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, at first when I saw the delayed penalty, I thought they might have called him for playing the puck, but no, you're right.
Uzu, I just said, and they just explained it. You're allowed to finish up on the play when it happens, so that's it. Oh, you heard me.
Oh, 4-on-4.
But believe me, I didn't know that. Last year I heard that. I forget what game. And I didn't know that. I thought you had to, no matter what, just get right off. But no. All right. Can Montreal get a power play goal? No. They're going to get another penalty here. Kirby Doc.
Hooking, I guess?
Hooking call. So we'll have 4-on-4.
I don't know. That looked a little soft. I don't know.
I didn't see the replay yet.
I don't think he really kind of hooked him. I don't know.
That's a hooking call?
Oh, with Francois Saint-Laurent's the referee. He went, we can't give Montreal another power play.
That was not a hook. That's super soft. That's 10 ply, man. Jesus. Yeah, that's definitely Francois Saint Laurent. Lovely.
Ooh! Oh, Lane Hudson just made a really pretty move. You'll see it in a second.
Yeah, I saw it. Nice. He's in there. He's all alone, though.
That was a sick move, though, to
Yeah, nice move.
get by that guy.
Do something here, boys. No. Four and four is almost over.
Oh! Hudson lost his helmet. Good defensive play. He's got his ass right away.
I just saw it.
Oh, Kempy's trying to agitate Arbor Jack. I wonder how well that'll work out for him. Oh, it's because he went. Well, granted, he was still going down. I wouldn't call that intentional, but he kind of hit Hudson in the back of the head on the way down.
Want to see it again? Oh, well. Fuck, that's a lot of action here. Good. Monty makes a stop. Jesus. Yeah, like Doc. Yeah, I agree with you. Who's it's Francois Saint Laurent. We're not going to get a well-refed game. Commercial break.
Joe, you might be right.
What? Oh. We'll see. I don't think he's done anything to get. Remember, Jack Guy's got to sort of pick his spots a little better, they said. I don't know. Like Kempe, is it Kempe? I don't think he's done anything yet to really, deserve that. I don't think the commercials could get any dumber. I gotta tell you. All right, why is everybody quiet? I don't know how much is left in this game. We're roughly about halfway through this game. Matheson not on the bench. So he might be hurt a little bit.
Well, Lane Hudson's going to get power play 1 minute.
Yeah. He already had a little bit, they just said.
Good.
But yeah, he'll be on the power play.
It's about
if we get
time.
a power play. Oh.
Power play coming, baby. Let's go. Oh, this is going to be fun.
What was the penalty? Interference. Interference on Newhook.
All right. Lane Hudson, first PP 1 minute of the year. Gonna be fun.
They're going to go for a commercial break. We're just over halfway through this game. Montreal coming back from the commercial will be on the power play. What's that? The third one? Fourth one, maybe. Third or fourth. So get a goal, guys. We'll see. I don't see them putting Doc on the wing. Sorry to say, guys.
Yeah, I mean, that was interference.
So, Leo, that's not exactly true. There's been a few good sustained sustained pressures. I don't know how to say it. Yeah, so they've had some. They could do better, but it hasn't been. There's not any.
Oh, baby. Lane Hudson's out there on power play 1. Ah, damn it. Puck came out.
What? Short-handed?
Woo! Lane Hudson with a little body check there.
Oh.
No. The puck just came out of the zone.
Oh, Jesus. Passing is bad.
I know. They can't fucking complete a take. They can't even complete like a 1-foot pass right now.
Bad power play. His first as the
It wasn't really his fault. I mean, he didn't really get the puck much.
second unit's out there now, anyway.
Yep, Barron's quarterbacking it.
Power play's over. Seven and a half minutes left here in the second. My clock. 16-14 shots in favor of LA, still 2-1. Not a great second period for Montreal, really. Not horrendous.
Nice, Monty.
Not a great period for Montreal.
No.
Yeah, that was a good save.
Oh! Oh, for the love of God, bury the biscuit, guys. Come the fuck on. Oh! And Hudson sizzled a shot through.
Oof. Nice try there by Nick, but he couldn't put it back past Riddick. Yeah, I'm hoping for a better third as far as this was not a bad little sequence here, but it's not been a great period for Montreal, I find, so far. Yeah, I mean, everybody coming down on Doc, by the way. I mean, I was hoping for better, but he's got to get his reps in at center to get it back to where he needs to be. So I don't see them moving him to the wing. I really don't. But we'll have to see. We'll see how long it continues. It's only, 5 games now? So, give him another 5 before they make a move, if any.
Tonight's Arbor Jackey's 100th NHL game, too.
Is it?
Yep.
Milestone game. Matt has copyrighted the phrase "bury the biscuit." 5:45 left on the clock for me. Montreal actually up on shots by 1 now. That's something. Five minutes left. If you guys remember last season, Habs actually didn't do well against teams that played the night before. A weird thing, but I believe they didn't. So we're kind of seeing that, surprisingly, again. Jason, we're 5 games in, dude. What are you worried about that they're going to play like this all year? Give them a little time. .420 left in the second. Tell that to the Edmonton Oilers last year. So that's not exactly true. It's better to do that, what you're saying, but, you know. No problem, Luca. It was good to have you in the first, dude.
Always good to have you around, Luke.
What the hell is that about? I absolutely can compare them, and I think I just did.
Good back check there from Hudson.
Don't. If you talk to me about tanking, Joe, I'm not going to talk to you. Just telling you that straight out. I'm not talking about tanking ever again. At least not for a while. All you negative ninnies, you can be ninnies there. I'm not playing that game. Well, we're almost out of the second anyway. We're killing it on the face-off, 63.2% for Montreal on face-offs. At least there's something good there.
Oh, good keep.
Oh.
I think we go to the power play again. Yep, go to the power play again. I think Montembeau got speared in the cojones. Right in the round tables. All right, let's try to do something on this one. I'll give Laner the puck, let him operate. That'd be nice. Oh, no.
What did he do? Did he check Monty? Fiala to the box. 4.
I think you speared him in the groin.
Interference. Well, let's see if we can get a power play goal. That would be awesome to end the period that way, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Awesome. Nah, it came out. Wonder what's with Matheson. He's still out. I don't know. That could have been a penalty call right there, but maybe not. On Hudson could have drawn a penalty there, but probably a clean takedown. They pulled Monty for what? How many seconds left? 1.2 seconds. Not going to get it. So it's 2-1 after 2. Salil, you know what? You ought to stop putting comments in here. You ought to stop, man. Like, somebody shit in your cornflakes this morning, or like every morning, it seems. I don't know what the hell's up with you. Now you're going to shit all over Suzuki. Jesus Christ. All right, so we got an intermission. 18 minutes. Okay, everybody, let's shit all over the team. Come on, everybody. We should give a prize to the nastiest comment.
I'll be right back. I gotta go pee.
No worries. Now everybody gets quiet. Anybody with some positive thing to say? What? Sorry, got to keep them on. See, they're red there. They are rose-colored. I'd rather have my rose-colored glasses than to be as negative as you are. I would much rather. You know, there's such a thing as being negative when it's accurate, but being negative, you're overly negative. We're 5 games in, not even finished 5 games. You know, if you were making some of these arguments at the 10 or 15 game mark, sure, they're valid then, but I don't know that they're all valid here at this point. Some teams struggle at the beginning of the season, especially with the kind of preseason Montreal had, where some of these guys didn't get very much ice time, or I should say, didn't get very many games. It's going to take a few extra games at the beginning of the season. So, Matt Outdoor, I'm going to tell you something. That comment, you can take 5 minutes for that. You can take 5 minutes for that. Yeah, there you go. And while you're gone, fuck you. BL with some very important baseball news. Guardians just hit a 2-run home run to send it to extra innings. Thank you for that. All right, anybody else want to talk to me? Yeah, baby. Yeah, I'm not going to read that. Are the Guardians a daycare center? No, they're Guardians of the Galaxy. What are you guys talking? You don't know who they are? Come on. They're in the playoffs in MLB. Guardians, the Cleveland Guardians. That's what the Cleveland Indians changed their name to. Do I have to? I can't believe, like, I still have to say that to you guys. Like, you don't watch me? You want to come and say something like that, Joe? Really? You're right-wing people, man. Surprising how many of them are still out here in my chat. Well, you just said about the woke movement. That's like you read that, you go, okay, this guy's right-wing. Big comeback in the third. That's what I think. I don't see it coming out, though, to be honest with you. It's like I said at some point, LA, the 2 bad games, gave up a lot of goals. They're going to come in here and smoke us. They're not doing that yet, but I worry about for the third. I also have a feeling I'm pissing off a lot of people tonight, am I? Joe, but I mean, like Washington, the Redskins changed their name. Cleveland changed theirs. The Chiefs, that's up to them, and the Braves, that's up to them. BL, last year we didn't do well even in that situation. So it's just repeating this year so far. But you're right. Back-to-back nights, the team that is rested should be better. But, a lot of times, though, right, third period tells that. Let's see what LA's got in the tank for the third. Montreal's on not just a day's rest, they're on 2 days rest. So time for your medication. I take my medication sporadically throughout the day. If you're talking about my nighttime, I take them after the game. Well, this is interesting on the panel for this. It's 2 women. I think that's really refreshing. And I don't know that I've seen it. Just 2 women on the panel for the intermission. Yeah, no, I'm supposed to take them at 9, but I usually don't, even on off nights, non-game nights. Take them a little later. Don't worry about it. I'm going to be good. Possible I'll forget and I'll take them at midnight. Who knows? The alarm will go off at 9. Still 8 minutes to go. Well, Joe, good. At least that's something we can agree on, right? Hey, Daniel. Score, please. 2-1 for LA. Second intermission. Habs are 0 for 3 or 0 for 4 on the power play. It seemed like they had 4 power plays, but I mean, obviously, I could be wrong on that. Yeah, after scoring a power play goal in each of the first 4, they're not going to have power play goals every game. So that's just, I just hope for a better period for Montreal. And, this team coming in should have been there for the taking, but LA's playing, playing like they really are hungry for this win. They've only got 1 in 4 games this season so far. Were all the goals last night? Yeah, last night against the Leafs, they were all power play goals. Yikes. Their PK is at 70% coming into this game, so that's probably largely off of that game. It's that low. Why did I mute you? Because of what you said to me. You want to insult me about the fact that I was high, then you're going to get muted. Salil hasn't really insulted me. He said I have rose-colored glasses. It's true. You see the frame? They're rose-colored. They're red. Rose. It's close enough. That's true. What are you going to do? He's not out of danger of it. I didn't mute you, by the way. It's called a timeout. So next time, don't insult me. That's what it's called. Timeout. I didn't name it. StreamYard did. I would have named it the fuck off button. That's what I would have named it. All right. Are we going to get decent with each other? Let's get decent with each other and stop insulting each other. How about that? And let's have some positivity. Third period's coming up. We're only down by 1. No reason to think we can't come back.
Hello.
Salil, on that, I'm not going to really disagree with you. Monty's kind of saved. They haven't played great, even though they won 2 games. They haven't played great. I'm not going to deny that. Matt, you took that wrong. I didn't say that to you. I just said that's what that button should be called. That's all. You took that the wrong way, but it's up to you. Born to be a Hab says Matheson. I didn't see an announcement, but says he's out with an upper body injury. Might only be for this game, but I hope he's not hurt.
Me neither, but again with Struble and Hudson now getting to play first power play minutes, there's
Matt
a silver lining.
Joe says you've been secretly watching NFL.
No, I had to go pee.
That was long.
At least you needed something.
Oh.
But no, listen. I don't want guys to get hurt, but I think at the same time, I think it'll be good in a way. Like there's a silver lining. Like I said, with Lane Hudson's going to get a lot of power play one time now. Strubel's going to be able to play.
Struble will get in, yeah. Anytime there's an injury, give somebody, an opportunity. There's always that. Rather not have the injuries, though.
Oh, no. Absolutely. I totally agree.
We'll see if they come out still in the third. I don't disagree with you. We could still win this game. But they have to play a little better, and let's hope the Kings are tired. It's still early in the season, right? They haven't taken a beating. It's not, it's not halfway through the season or the last month of the season. So even on a back-to-back, they might not be tired in the third. Not yet at this point. But they need to play not necessarily desperate, but I can't remember now the term. I use it a lot, and I can't remember it. But they've got to be hungry out there. They've got to, play with a sense of urgency for tonight to win the game. If they come out in the third like that, I think they got a really good chance to win. But we'll see. I think that's what Arpin Bass is on there. He's a writer for the Habs.
Arpin Basu.
No, he's not French, so it's Arpin Basu.
I know.
He was kind of saying what I said earlier. They didn't play a lot in the preseason, the top guys, right? And that's where you get that rust off and all that. And this could be a little bit of what we're seeing in the first few games is that.
Yeah, no, absolutely. It's nothing to really be
still a little rusty.
Yeah.
And you're seeing the effects of not playing enough.
They're still scoring points though, right? That's the thing, right? Like, imagine once they really start getting into
not tonight, but yeah,
not tonight, but in general.
Yeah. And it's part of the reason why I'm not that worried. I'm not upset. I'm still being positive. Is because they, this season especially with the weird preseason that they had, we might have to be patient till it gets to game 10 before we really start to be negative about what's going on. Plus, they haven't had, although over the last 2 days, they must have got some good practice in where they were able to work on things. So, yeah, what I was about to say, actually, I'm not going to say because, but I do hear that once the season starts, it's really hard to work on things that you need to. You don't get a lot of opportunity to do that, not as much as you really should have or will need to have, actually. But so that's a bit of a problem. So let's hope they work through it, soon. A good way to start that would be to come out and take control in this third period.
Well, they get a starter on the power play.
Yeah, well, they might. Do they have power play time for the third, starting the third, right?
A little over a minute.
Right. Okay, so that would be a great way to start the third.
And Lane Hudson's on power play unit 1. Let's go to start the period.
So I don't think I know I didn't see what happened to Matheson at all, and I doubt anybody did because it was kind of like, oh, he wasn't on the bench, so I don't know if anybody saw what happened. BL, I'm the wrong guy to ask about that. I do know Mayu is having a good start to the year. That's about it. I don't know about anybody else.
You know, Mayu's starts had a good start too down there. He's played very well, but Mayu's just been insane.
Yeah, I don't really know. I've only heard about Mayu. I haven't really. I don't follow the Rocket enough, or close enough. Really, I don't really have time.
That's why my job's prospect scouting.
Nate just jumped in and said Jonathan Kovacevic 5 points in 6 games with New Jersey.
I know. I keep seeing him on the score sheet.
Yeah. You know what? Kovacevic has had offense in him. He had potential for that. I doubt he keeps that up like all year.
Oh,
but if you put him in the right position, the guy can handle himself that way. What the I don't know if it was last season or the season before. Didn't he start like 4 goals? He had 4 goals to start the season. I don't know in how many games. I don't remember, but Kapanen looked like he was getting. I can't really speak for his ice time, but I noticed him more out there than I have previous to this, actually.
Yeah, no, me too. Heineman too. I think Heineman's having a good game.
Kapanen's not going to go back to Sweden if he stays on the main roster for 60 days. So we're looking at October, November, into December. Early December, he can go down to Laval. So that's their plan for him, is to keep him up here, and then if they need to, they can send him to Laval. But from what I understand, he's not going back to Sweden. All right, we're back for the third period. Let's see how they come out. All right, so a minute left now on the power play. They don't have to call anybody up. Strubal's healthy, so they'll put him in the lineup. And maybe call someone up for the 7th D. Depends on how bad, I guess, Matheson is and how long it'll be. Anderson took a hit in the fall there. Seems fine. Shots are tied at 20 now. Still 2-1. Ooh. Well, in this opening, 2.5
Oh, Kirby Dach nearly tied the game.
Oh, okay. I was going to say this opening 2.5 minutes doesn't look like Montreal's doing what I thought or was hoping they'd do. And then they get a chance. That was close. Montreal going to the box.
Let's check out 2 minutes,
2 minutes for holding.
Oh, Monty, really nice job there to come out and block that pass. Good defense by Armia.
That was Savard that blocked the shot.
Okay, I knew it got blocked. I couldn't tell who blocked it. Ooh, that was really actually wasn't even that close. Good save, Monty.
Oh, Brad, come on. Should be in the minors. Come on.
Who? Jack guy?
Doc should be in the minors.
That's ridiculous.
What do you think will happen if you waive Kirby Doc?
Actually, he's an RF. Waiver? No, he's not waiver eligible.
Wow, Evan's really doing a good job killing time. 5 minutes gone in the third period already. Well, LA doesn't look like they're tired, that's for sure. Like somebody actually said, Jason said Montreal looks so tired. I wouldn't say that, but they don't look as energetic really as LA does. You know what? You can keep your Michkov talk and stick it where the sun don't shine. I'm not going to do that again either. It's ridiculous. Get over it. They didn't pick Michkov. Get the fuck over it, guys. And I'm really not anybody else is talking about it, but get over it, dude.
No, it's honestly ridiculous at this point. Like, you got Demidov in the wings. Like, relax.
Yeah, Arbor's not going to be demoted. I mean, they'd have to waive him as well. I mean, and he's going to get picked up. So all he'd be just demote guys. You can't. Unless they have waiver exemption, you can't. If it's a nobody, that's a different story. But somebody like you guys are all mentioning 3 different names, they're going to get picked up. Smile a little, everybody. Matrix, you're right. The Habs better win or the media will go crazy. That's true. Doesn't mean they're right to go crazy, though. So many commercials, man. Too many for me. The Kings did play last night, yeah. Just because the team played the night before doesn't automatically mean that they're going to lose the next night.
Right.
That's number one. And honestly, Montreal hasn't done well against teams on the second night of back-to-backs. They haven't. Last year, anyways. This year,
penalty shot.
Yeah, I see that. BL put that in there. Yeah. Hudson, too. Causing that. Penalty shots for LA. Guy was breaking away and Hudson hooked him.
It's really not even his fault either. Like, Savard just got beat. Hudson had a hustle. Monty came up big.
Monty makes the save. Even though I didn't see it, telepathically, I know he makes the save.
He did.
Yeah, I know. BL put it in there. Monty. I haven't seen it yet. Here it comes.
Oh, no. He just flat out missed the net.
Yeah, Monty. Okay, they just said Monty to stop, though. But it didn't look. I mean, I'm watching it. Didn't look like he did anything. So it was fired wide. Or?
I don't know. Maybe he got like a.
I think he might have got a piece of it. No, and then on that shot, doesn't look like he got it at all. The guy just fired wide.
Yeah, it depends on the angle.
But also, that means Monty gave him nothing. So he had to try to pick a corner. He fired wide.
Excuse me.
8 minutes gone in the third.
Idaman's having a really good game.
Habs are more alive now, almost halfway through the third. Seems like they got more jump.
Dvorak took way too long to decide what to do. Jesus. I'm pretty all set with him, to be totally honest.
He'll be moved at the deadline, I'm sure.
I hope. No disrespect, but he's bad.
He got a bloody nose from is it Kempy's stick? I think it was Kempy he was up against. Yeah, Kempy.
My God, what is it with broken sticks in this game?
Ooh. Starting to run out of time. 7.5 minutes left. It gets frustrating, man. Get one. Send it to OT. I don't know what's going to happen here. Doesn't look like Montreal's going to get enough. I don't know. I'd like to see more out of them here. Riddick has a 7. Yeah, but he was probably in nets against Ottawa. And if not, he was definitely in nets last night against the Leafs. So remember, early in the season, when you have one bad game or something like that, where you give a bunch of goals, your goals against average is going to look horrible. What do you guys put into your mix? What are you talking about? What mix? Trail mix? What mix are you talking about?
Oh, that was almost beautiful.
Oh, nice moves there by Doc. That was close. Nice pass, though, by Doc there.
Mm.
Too bad Newhook couldn't get Wood on that. Oh, Hudson did enough there to stop Kempe.
Yeah, no, it's good on him to get back there.
6 minutes to go. Galley came close. Under 5. If they would have come out of the period, like out of the...
Whoa! Oh my God, Lane Hudson almost drove the net again and scored. Oh.
If they only would have come out of the gate for the third playing like this, because now they're playing hard. Three and a half to go. Oh, Jesus. Good block by Savard there. Bad turnover by Doc. Man, let's hear how bad Doc is for a turnover. Come on. Shit all over him for that. Commercial break. Anyways, good energy there so far in the last 5-6 minutes. So I don't know. They're running out of time though. Doesn't look like they're going to be able to tie it up. You never know. Stupid commercial, man. Why do they subject us to this shit? Born to be a Hab, I prefer apple and cherry turnovers too. I imagine they're going to pull Monty soon. Getting down to about 2.5 minute mark. They're probably going to pull him around then. Or start, if they win the face-off, the next one.
Oh, God damn it.
They scored, right?
Yep.
Well, that'll be the game if that's what it is. Maybe the dagger with 3 minutes left. I think that's it. God damn it. Did it hit anything or it just went in?
I just went in. I think the Dvorak kind of strained Monty a little bit.
Yeah, he was definitely on the wrong side of that shot. He was sliding over the other way. I don't think he saw it.
No, me neither. Oh, Caulfield just rang the pipe.
It was a save by Riddick. He didn't hit the post.
Oh, I thought he hit the post. Power play coming up.
Who's?
Canadiens.
Ah. Oh, there's a paneler. Okay, I just saw it. What can they do with it, though? Let's see. Timeout here. Can't win that draw. Oy, 55 seconds to go.
Ah, damn it.
Empty net.
Game.
Well, yeah, that's he's not going to miss that. Oh, well.
Slavkovsky just missed stopping that, too.
That's a disappointing loss. I wonder if that if it's going to be again this year where they can't beat teams that are on second game of back-to-backs. I don't know what is with that. I mean, you're not always going to win, but sometimes. Salil, I didn't shout at you. Please don't shout at me. Yeah, they were due. I mean, someone said it was on Twitter this morning. Someone said, watch, they're going to smoke us, and they did. Even though going into the game, I mean, we should have won this game.
Mm.
Stats from the game. Face-offs. LA Kings, 40.7%. Montreal, 59.3%. That doesn't sound like a team that's not winning fucking face-offs, you guys. But it's okay. Scream about it in here. You should get your facts straight. It was a bad game for Montreal. The world is not ending. Tomorrow the sun will come up. Jesus. Monty Laferriere and Lane Hudson get 3 stars. Really?
Honestly, like, Hudson had a really good game.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, LA beat us. They only got 1 star?
Apparently.
Weird.
Anywho, I'm going to call it a night.
Jason, do you have the figures on how many faceoffs they lost then? Power play or shorthanded? You have those figures? You don't. So you don't know. And since you were saying they can't win a faceoff and you were wrong, I don't trust your numbers.
Mm-hmm.
Habs are in trouble? Why? It's 5 games into the season, dude.
Caulfield's also not cold. Caulfield had a lot of good opportunities tonight.
You have eyes. Okay, so I imagine you don't believe in science either, because when figures are shown to you, here's the facts, and you want to say your eyes are better than the figures. That's cool. You want to be like that. It was a bad game for Montreal. I want to see your figures on that, Salil. Show me the numbers. I can show you the numbers, what I said. Show me your numbers. Otherwise, I don't believe you. Matrix, I believe you on that. Hudson's officially the best Habs player.
He had a good game.
Wait a second. Let's see about that. Okay, so you said when we need to. But again, you don't have the numbers to prove that. I don't know that you're right. I didn't count how many. I mean, I don't know if they count those. I mean, I imagine they do, but I haven't seen those numbers. But show me where it says when they were in a power play or whatever you were saying that they couldn't win a faceoff. Boom Montreal off the ice. All right. Boom me out of here. Habs need big players, not small ones. We're one of the biggest teams in the league. We're one of the biggest teams in the league. Let me ask you guys, If you were in the U.S., would you all be Trump voters? I bet you all would be. And on that note, I'm taking off. We'll be back on Saturday. Well, I'll be back on Saturday. Montreal is in New York to take on the Islanders. And that's it. Right now, I'm taking off to do Habs at night. I'm sure some of you guys aren't going to check it out. But if you're not mad at me, check it out. It should be out around midnight. What does that have to do with Trump? You guys can figure it out. If you're not a Trump voter, then you're a Polyev voter here in Canada. How's that? Have a good night, everybody. Till next time, stay safe out there. Peace out. And I'll see you next time. Hopefully. Ciao, everybody.